36, I guess, or whatever. And also, it makes sense why SEC wants both those teams. Texas is the highest revenue-generating public school, and Oklahoma is the 8th. So, yeah, it's understandable why you want to grab those teams. Like Lug said, Big 12 should just break apart because those are the two Jenga pieces. There's 2 Jenga pieces in the Big 12. And the main one is definitely Texas, even though Oklahoma's been better these last 15 years. But like, you remove Texas and Oklahoma, what's the point of even keeping it together?
Pull the lever down. You're going to use the Death Star and take him out. Out of here.
I guess they just have Texas A&M would be the only.
Well, Texas A&M's in the SEC
right, they're already
now.
gone.
Yeah, you're right. I'm sorry.
That was right. But because one of the last kind of hurdles they have to clear, which should be easy for them, is 11 of the current 14 teams in the SEC have to vote for it. And again, Texas A&M will probably posture and vote against it because of Texas. But again, they're going to enjoy it too, because when they renegotiate that contract, the ESPN contract or whoever wants it, it's going to be worth even more money.
Well, no, see, I think this is going different altogether. And here's where I think streaming. You will not, you're going to stream all your stuff on an app from the SEC, the ACC, and the Big Ten. And it doesn't matter where you are or what you're doing, you can get them. And it's going to be magic money for all those conferences, just like NFL games will be on Amazon this fall. So I think that's the future.
You are right. Like, it's getting to a point because like they've talked about like breaking away completely from the NCAA. I think this is the first step in breaking away from NCAA is like
right
acquire Oklahoma and like they'll if they acquire 30 or 40 teams in the SEC, it'll just be SEC. Like it'll be like a premiership. Whoever wins this 40 team league wins the championship because these are all like the high powered teams. So you're probably right on the streaming. I think, like I said, it might be like this might be the start of the NCAA football just dying completely. Yep.
Well, I was just going to say 2 things before we get away from college football. SEC predicting Georgia will be 1, Florida 2, Kentucky will be 3 in a tie with Missouri and Tennessee. So that's SEC East. Bama's in the other area. ACC. The Cardinals are expected to finish 4th in the league behind Clemson, NC State, and Boston College.
Yeah.
So,
all right.
The Cardinals have shored themselves up on defense, so they should do fairly well, better than they did last year. So, anyway, yes, we are ready with.
Here comes the big mighty open for your sports of yesteryear. From all across the country and across the globe and around the corner. He's Lugs, he's in a car, he's driving cross country. Here he is now.
All right. This day in sports history, we're going to go a little baseball centric here. 1933, Joe DiMaggio ends a 61-game hitting streak in the Pacific Coast League before he moves up to the big house, the MLB. 1948, the movie The Babe Ruth Story premieres. It will be Babe Ruth's last public appearance at that premiere. 1952, Mickey Mantle hits his first Grand Slam homer as a major league player. Closer to home, 1970, Cincinnati Reds' Johnny Bench hits 3 consecutive home runs off Philadelphia Phillies pitcher Steve Carlton. 1984, Expos' Pete Rose ties Ty Cobb's record for hits with his 3,500 second single. Woo,
wait, did you say Expos? They're not even around anymore. Who are they?
I don't know. We don't know who they are. And finally, 1992, an amazing stat. Nolan Ryan strikes out his 100th batter for the 23rd consecutive year. That's amazing. That is your sports of yesteryear, folks.
The Montreal Expos became the Washington Senators, which became the Washington Nationals, the Minnesota Twins, and I don't know. I'm making all that up. But there is a new team. Cleveland Guardians is one of the names. That's the name chosen by Cleveland to replace the Indians. Spiders was in the running, but they chose not to do that. Apparently, the Guardians are gargoyles on a bridge in Cleveland that overlook the stadium. How do you guys feel about that name? You fired up or saying they could have done better?
See, I thought it was because the Guardians of the Galaxy or something. I didn't know it was going to be about gargoyles, but I kind of like that. Gargoyles is cool by me.
I don't have a problem with the name Guardians. I get what you're saying, J Boy. It's kind of a. I mean, yeah, exactly. It's not bad. It's not great. It's just there.
I don't see that going viral. Do you? I don't see that. Kids wearing Guardians stuff.
I think I have more of a problem with the font. I don't know what that font is.
The man struggles with the font. Oh, wow.
The font. I mean, it's not as bad as Tampa using the digital clock. Look, that was the greatest thing Tom Brady did besides winning the Super Bowl.
Get rid of those.
I mean, yeah, he came in as I'm not wearing that crap. They went back to what essentially the Tony Dungy era, the red and pewter. They went back to that. But anyway, I don't like the font. It kind of like I guess the one logo where it's a baseball with wings on it.
Yeah, I saw that.
Like a G.
Yeah.
I don't know.
But hey, it is Cleveland, so let's not get too excited about it anyway.
I'll say it again. It's kind of like the name. That logo with the ball. It's not bad. It's not great. It's just there.
All right, big shout out to this week. Lee Kiefer, University of Kentucky med student, becomes the first U.S. woman to ever win an Olympic gold in fencing on guard. And UK student Will Shaner wins gold in men's air rifle. Lugs, you said he went up against some tough guys on that one.
Yeah, the guys from Army are the leading Army guy. So kind of a surprise, but we have a lot of shooters here in Kentucky, so there you are. No surprise, really, I guess.
Shooter, again, we're back to that reference. He was in Hoosiers, wasn't he? Shooter? You remember Shooter?
There was a Shooter McGavin.
Jennings, I know.
There was a Shooter McGavin and Happy Gilmore. So.
Oh yeah.
There was a Shooter with Mark Wahlberg, and Danny Glover, and the late Ned Bates. There you go. There's a Shooter.
Ned Beatty.
Sorry, yeah.
All right. What else? Any last minute thoughts?
Yeah, just real quick. Rest in peace, Greg Knapp. He was going to be the passing offensive coordinator for the Jets under Robert Saleh. Unfortunately, he was involved in a bike accident where he was struck by a car, and he died from his injuries he sustained. So rest in peace to him. He was a long-time assistant coach in the NFL. So,
our thoughts right there. Lugs, anything else for the good?
No, I'm good. This has been a meaty episode, gang.
38 minutes past the hour. We're going to wrap this one up. Yes, this has been Sports and Other Stuff, brought to you in part by Henry Lawrence Clothier. Where are they? Well, that's where the models buy their clothes. There are many locations throughout the metro. Just go in and ask for our guy. He's there every time.
Fish. And this week we've got a special because of the heat wave hitting America, air-conditioned pants. What we've done, we've taken polyester pants from the 70s and put some dry ice in the back of them. So put them on and wear them with pride.
Wow. Air-conditioned pants from an old leisure suit. We love it. We are the Sport Weasels, first in sound, first in air-conditioned pants, and first in other stuff. We'll be back next week. Thanks for joining us. So long for now. Have a great week.